My dear Divine Feminine, hope you're doing well. Today I want to share something with you. I want to share my pain with you. With a very heavy heart and a humble spirit, I find myself reaching out to you, seeking solace in understanding the pain that I have caused to you through my actions. I'm writing this letter with an overwhelming desire to express the depths of my regret for running away, failing to take responsibility, and not fulfilling the commitments we had shared. I had shared. All while leaving you without any knowledge or explanation. Reflecting upon the intricate tapestry of our connection, I can see now how the dance between us served as a mirror, revealing the aspects of myself that required profound introspection and change. It was through this dance I began to recognize the wounds within me, the shadows that had been lurking in the depths of my being, waiting to be brought into the light. My beloved, it is very crucial to acknowledge that this path of healing and growth is an ongoing process, and it requires unwavering commitment and patience. However, it is through this process that I have unearthed the profound depths of my own capacity for love and empathy. In embracing my shadows, I have discovered the light that resides within me, a light that radiates with newfound strength and clarity. And it is because of this strength and clarity I am able to admit some of the things that I have done and also some of the things that I am going through. Some time back, when I had decided to run away, it happened in the chaos of my own fears and insecurities. At that point in time, I allowed myself to be consumed by doubt and confusion. I succumbed to the overwhelming weight of my own limitations, unaware of the profound impact it would have on our sacred connection. In my desperate attempt to escape the pain and discomfort within myself, I inflicted wounds upon your heart, betraying the trust that we had cultivated. I left you in a state of bewilderment. For this, I offer you my sincerest apologies. My dear feminine, I recognize the magnitude of the pain and confusion I have caused to you, and the wounds that may still be healing within your soul. I take full responsibility of my actions, acknowledging that I failed to honor the commitments we made. I deeply regret the consequences of my choices. Words cannot adequately express the depths of emptiness, meaninglessness, and hollowness that consumed my being in the absence of your divine presence. It is with a heavy heart and a profound sense of regret that I reflect upon the time that I spent entangled in a karmic relationship a time when I was oblivious to the true depth and significance of our connection. In the grips of the hollow existence, I wandered aimlessly through life, feeling like a lost soul, yearning for something intangible, yet I desperately needed it. So I allowed myself to be entangled in a web of illusions and superficial connections, believing that they could fill the void within me. But with each passing day, it became painfully clear that nothing and no one could compare to the depth, authenticity, and love that radiated from our sacred bond. My heart ached in the absence of your presence, Divine Feminine, and I became acutely aware of the profound impact your absence had on my spirit, on my ability to truly experience joy, love, and fulfillment. The karmic relationship I found myself entangled in only served to highlight the stark contrast between superficiality and the profound connection that we shared once. Every smile felt forced, every laugh felt hollow, and I yearned for the depth and soulful resonance that only you could bring in my life. I was reminded time and again that without your love, my existence lacked purpose and meaning. It was a bitter awakening, a stark realization of the emptiness that had permeated every aspect of my being. Not only this, in all that time, and even now, I've been studying the dynamics of narcissistic abuse. And that was not an easy task, my love. It demanded immense humility, self-reflection, and the courage to face the darkest corners of my life and my soul. Yet, as I delved into the depths of my own shadow, I began to unravel the layers that shrouded my authentic self. It was in this courageous exploration that I discovered the power to reclaim my true essence, unburdened by the destructive patterns that had kept me captive for far too long. I feel as if each passing day I continue to ascend the spiritual ladder, striving to embody the highest aspects of the divine masculine. And it is my deepest desire that my journey inspires the healing of other people too. While fighting from the narcissistic abuse pattern that I had been into, I feel that I was an enabled narcissist. So I also had certain amount of abuse that I had witnessed, which I educated myself about during this separation phase and during the karmic turmoil that I witnessed. Spirituality and surrendering to Source helped me hugely. It helped me to challenge and reframe my beliefs. I was also hugely programmed. I myself had so many orthodox patterns in my existence, in my reality, in my day-to-day reality, that I was shocked when I was finding out about it. I had to learn to forgive my own self for all of the darkness that I have possessed, or I possessed, and I didn't even know about it. I didn't even know it existed. And all of this has led to rediscovering myself and rebuilding myself. In the process of accepting my role, I have learned to embrace accountability, recognizing the ways in which my own unhealed wounds contributed to the perpetuation of this cycle. Through self-compassion and forgiveness, I extended a gentle hand to the wounded parts of myself, vowing to provide the nurturing and care they had long yearned for. By embarking upon this transformative journey, I not only liberated myself from the chains of narcissistic abuse, but I also emerged as a stronger, wiser, and more compassionate version of me. I'm still working on myself, and I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm just saying that I have realized what were the things that were making me truly unhappy. I also want you to know that I do carry the weight of my mistakes with a profound determination to learn and grow from them. I am committed to taking full responsibility for my actions, to understand the impact they had on you, and to do the necessary work to heal and evolve. I am embarking on a journey of self-discovery, and I'm striving to cultivate the qualities of integrity, accountability, and resilience that are essential for a healthy and balanced relationship. And to do so, I am becoming more and more independent, be it my work, be it my finances, and my emotions. Please understand, my love, that my absence and lack of knowledge were never intended to be a deliberate act of cruelty or indifference. They are the result of my own struggles, my own inability to confront the challenges before me. But in no way does that justify the pain I caused to you. I am deeply sorry for the confusion and heartache I inflicted upon your beautiful spirit. I cannot predict the future or what it holds for us, my love, but I understand that forgiveness and rebuilding trust takes time, and that the wounds may still be fresh. All I can do is to work on myself. All I can do is to be transparent to myself, because I know very clearly now that everything starts from us and ends at us. And I would not have understood any of this, if I would not have been in the karmic entanglement or the karmic so-called relationship I had. The emptiness, the meaninglessness, and the hollowness that had once consumed my life is now replaced with a deep understanding and profound impact that you have on my soul. I am committed to healing myself. I no longer understand if things were bad, good, ugly, worst. But I do understand one thing for sure, that if we are meant to learn something, we will. No amount of running can stop us from learning the true lessons. We can run and we can go to paradise, but it will all soon turn into hell, what it actually is. Because there is no place hell or heaven or paradise. Everything is here, everything is in the existence. So I no longer run. I face every challenge that I see, even on a daily basis. I have left everything upon God, and I am in the surrender mode. I understand a lot of spiritual things that you once used to speak about, and I can now see why you were so committed and dedicated to them. I have more and more respect for you the more I understand you, the more I understand all the situations we went through. Well, at that point in time, due to my spiritual immaturity, I could never understand the real meaning or the real reason of your responses or your reactions. But now I see them very differently. My perception has totally changed. I am a changed person. Though I can say that I am definitely a changed person, I have evolved, but I still cannot say if I am the right person or the wrong person. I am still working on these areas of my life, and because of the impact of the karmic influence, I also had to go through a lot of health issues and some other problems, financial crisis, because I was internally not happy. Now I am rebuilding and reinventing myself. I am studying more and more about spirituality so that I can uplift my spirit independently without needing anyone or anything. With a heart that is brimming with remorse and an unwavering commitment to change, this is where I will close my letter. But I thank you for your existence, for your presence. You are truly a wonderful, gifted, and the most amazing person and soul I have ever come across. Your Divine Masculine.